Hey everybody, it's the Review Revolution, back at you again with another Double Feature Friday. That's right. Friday's here. It's been a good week. Well, for those of you who had to go through Maddie and got burned on plastic, man, I understand. I feel for you guys. But it's been a big week. I think we can all agree it's been a big week. And for this Double Feature Friday, I want to go ahead and open it up and let you guys decide which of the Marvel Universe figures I was able to snag you'd like to see. And it was no contest. It was no contest. It started off with Archangel, showing up on the board first. But alas, his votes weren't enough to get him in there. Oddly enough, because he is the Fans' Choice winner for the wave. Don't worry, we'll get to the ones who didn't win eventually. But on the board came Juggernaut and then Colossus, and unfortunately Colossus only got one vote because, without a doubt, our winner for this Double Feature Friday is Big Jugs, or if you prefer, Juggernaut. Juggernaut from the Marvel Universe Wave, or Series 2. I guess they don't have waves, they have series. Series 2, number 14. I like the numbering on it. Hammer. Includes classified file with secret code, Juggernaut, Marvel Universe. Very familiar packaging. Very, very familiar packaging. There's a lot riding on this series between Juggernaut and Archangel, and with Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat. I really wanted to get her. I could not find her. I really, really want to get her because, I've got the others, so I'd like to get her. But a lot is riding on these because of the fact that up until now, if you collect HeroClix figures, if you've ever collected HeroClix, you'll know that one of the things they tend to be a little proud of is how bad their paint jobs are. They're horrible. And at least through Series 1, I got the feeling that Hasbro was trying to kind of be charming by having these really bad paint jobs. Almost like they were taking a certain amount of pride in doing these really bad figures. And I thought, no, that can't be it. They can't really think that that's something that's going to attract people to the figure. Not after G.I. Joe and Transformers G.I. Joe and Star Wars turned out so well. 3 1/4 inch that's painted badly, but it kept going. And Series 2, at least as far as all the things I had seen, looks like they may have finally started to correct it. But again, a lot rides on Series 2, because if it doesn't come off very well, I may not go as far as Series 3. So we'll have to take a look. But taking a look, there is the picture of Juggernaut. And not the X3 Juggernaut, we're talking the main man. There he is there, in all his helmeted glory. Another picture of the figure on the back. It's a very nice looking figure too. All of them on the back tend to look good. Let's see what he's like out of the pack. Before unwittingly encountering the mystic crimson gem of Cytarok, I know I'm going to say this wrong, Cytarok, Cain Marco was a normal man, but he was a man consumed by jealousy of his half-brother Charles Xavier. Cytarok seized on that jealousy, turning Marco into the being of untold power, an unstoppable force of destruction that would plague Xavier and the world for decades to come. Juggernaut. Of course, there's Archangel, Colossus, and Kitty Pryde. Go online to initiate your agent status. No thank you. Enter your secret code. Unlock the Marvel Universe. Become an agent of Hammer at the Fury Files. So that's a quick look at the Marvel Universe Juggernaut in the pack. Let's take a moment, pop them open, see how he turned out. Be right back. Alright everybody, we've got Juggernaut out of the pack, and when it comes to the Marvel Universe, based on Juggernaut, the jury's still out. It's something where he's not bad. Notice I said he's not a great figure, but he's not bad, and I am definitely warming to him the more I look at him, and the more I get a chance to try him out. One thing I like, and just kind of looking at him, I really do like. Oops, let's take out, move your base out of the way. I like the fact that he really does look like a little Juggernaut. He is a little Jugs. So it's something where, I mean, it's really nice to see because it's done really well. I mean, his costume comes off so well. The colors are perfect. The design on his abdomen, it's really good. The boots are a little on the red side for me. I think they could have been darkened down just a tad, just like on the abdomen. But as far as the look of the costume, that's as good as any Marvel Legend figure I've seen. I think that looks really nice. Now, one limitation, I'm sure, because he's a 3¼ inch figure. Actually, I think he might be a little bit bigger. Is the fact that his helmet's actually attached to the face inside. And I say face because even though you might be able to get in there and pop the helmet off, you really wouldn't find a sculpted head. You wouldn't see like Marco's face with hair and everything. The helmet is actually attached to the head, so you're not really gonna have a maskless Juggernaut. Well, he's a Marvel Universe. What can you say? The articulation, it's something where the Star Wars and the G.I. Joe, I think, have it down. The Iron Man 2 series has it down. Some reason Hasbro has not translated those articulation points, at least not in the legs. The legs seem to be kind of the bane of these figures, but they haven't translated it into the Marvel Universe line, and I think it hurts the line. I mean, the head is on a hinge and looks real good. The arms, just like a 6-inch figure, will come up and out. Twist of the bicep, elbow, and a twist at the forearm here at the strap. So hiding articulation. I love when they do that. It is worth pointing out that these straps here, these are just kind of wedged on his arm, so they will occasionally come off, and you have to kind of put them back in place. A little dot of super glue might not hurt there. On the torso, now it does twist, but there's no crunch, which on Juggernaut I think is a little sad. I think that somehow or other they should have found a way to give him some kind of crunch, because when he stands upright like this, it's kind of hard to get his legs into a position where he's kind of in a charging position to bust through a wall or something. So he has no crunch. That's a little on the negative side. That's a little strike against him. But the legs, you see, it looks good. Basically from the upper torso, arms, great. Torso, not so much. Legs, really the worst part of the figure on the legs. It's got these pins that go through his crotch, and they go into the upper part of the legs. And it gives you some range of movement, but it feels pretty loose, and it doesn't really, give you, really great articulation. It's actually pretty weak. Whereas a pin joint that you might find on a Iron Man 2 figure would certainly have worked a lot better, I think. I mean, they give him this thigh cut, which, again, if you just make the whole leg twist at the waist, it wouldn't even been a discussion. It would have worked out so much better. He's got the double joint at the knee, twist at the boot, and at the ankle, at the foot. So he's packed with articulation, and his appearance comes off great. I just think that Hasbro needs to take whatever design team is working on the lines like the Iron Man 2 line, the G.I. Joe line, whoever's been working on these 3 1/4 inch figures, and bring them in to kind of take a look at the Marvel Universe, because it's hurting the Wave. The Wave is going in, or the series, the line is getting better. Fixing the articulation on the torso and on the legs, or on the top of the legs, I think that would make him perfect. I would give him a huge score if he just had those. Such as it is, 1 out of 3, I give him 3.5. Maybe a 4. I give him. I wouldn't go so far as say 4.5, but 4. I would give him a 7, maybe 7.5 out of 10. He's not a bad Marvel Universe figure, and for those of you collecting the line, anyone who's looking to collect the line, first off, you're going to feel that you got your money on him. Plus, he doesn't make you feel like you made a mistake. There are those figures out there that you think, why did I do that? Juggernaut will not do that to you. So I hope you enjoyed it. Certainly thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.